Today, we are going to start our episode with a K-pop story. But everyone, how much do you know about K-pop?
K-pop is believed to have originated from shows staged in Korea by the 8th U.S. Army in the 1950s. Since then, K-pop has continued to develop, and in the 1990s, modern K-pop idol culture began, as K-pop grew into a subculture of Korean culture and amassed enormous fandoms of teenagers and young adults. Starting in the mid-2000s, the existence of K-pop became known to overseas music fans, and in 2012, Psy's Gangnam Style became a huge hit, and the K-pop craze began to spread worldwide. As such, K-pop, which has continuously evolved over time, is currently receiving a tremendous amount of love from all over the world in 2024.
But that's not it for K-pop's evolution. There are new music genres inspired by K-pop that are emerging. One of them is Quechua pop or Q-pop. And we have an artist who created the Quechua pop genre. It is Lenin Tamayo.
Yo les vengo a contar de un sueño en mi caminar.
And in September 2024, Lenin visited Korea for the first time. In fact, our team knew a few months in advance that Lenin would visit Korea. Our friend, the Peruvian ambassador, had given us advance notice.
Lenin is going to perform also in the Seoul Plaza, no? Seoul Plaza is facing the city hall. No?
Yeah.
We're going to have like a Peruvian festival on that day.
At the plaza?
Yeah.
And he even suggested Lenin appear on We're Diplomats.
So maybe our next program together will be with Lenin.
Yeah, Lenin. That is because I think Lenin, who connects Korea and Peru through Q-pop, is also a diplomat. And finally, that day came.
Hi Nuri, I'm going to be appearing on SimplyK-Pop to perform. Come see me perform there. See you soon. Fawai.
Oh, finally he's coming to Korea. For your information, SimplyK-Pop Contour is Arirang TV's representative K-pop program. 저 차예요.
Hello, Nuri. Hi.
How are you?
Hello.
It is the Peruvian ambassador.
We're very excited to be here.
Yes, we are very excited too. Why did he come here today?
Oh, you want to perform?
This is the pass. Okay. So, he's going to appear on Arirang TV's SimplyK-Pop Contour with Lenin.
여기에 있어서 행복해요.
여기 있어서 행복해요. SimplyK-Pop Contour is a program that is streamed live on YouTube.
안녕하세요. 행복해요.
So before going live, we have a brief discussion with the staff about how the show will proceed. We're Diplomats will also follow and film the ambassador and Lenin's appearance on SimplyK-Pop Contour today. So I sat down with them to talk about how the show will proceed.
The recent song I like is I Am My Eyes.
Oh. 아직 안 왔군요. 왔나 봐. 저 택시인가 보다. I think he's finally here. The creator of Q-pop from Peru.
Born in Lima, Peru, 24-year-old Lenin Tamayo grew up in the Andes, the birthplace of the IncaCivilization and home to Peru's indigenous peoples. His mother, Yolanda Pinares, is an Andean and Quechua singer. Thanks to this background, Tamayo speaks Quechua, one of Peru's indigenous languages. As a child, Tamayo was bullied because of his shy personality, skinny body, dark eyebrows, and prominent cheekbones. While trying to avoid school bullying, Tamayo stumbled upon a group of classmates who liked K-pop and was moved to learn that there was a music industry like this in Korea, which was on the other side of the world. He also realized that language had no limitations, so he decided to sing in Quechua. Since then, Tamayo has created a new music genre called Quechua Pop or Q-Pop, which combines traditional Andean folk music with the rhythms of K-pop. This was an attempt to make it easier for young people to embrace their ancestors' culture amidst rapid globalization. Through Q-Pop, he's also instilling pride among Peruvian youth, while at the same time promoting the value of the Incan civilization worldwide.
We are pressed for time, so he has to go straight to the SimplyK-Pop rehearsal.
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Un gusto.
The Peruvian ambassador, who was in the waiting room, exchanged warm greetings with Lenin. Now, he needs to get ready to rehearse on stage.
맨 앞줄 기준 여기까지 나오시면 돼요. 이 LED 선까지 나오시면 되고.
네, 저희 레닌 타마요 씨 생방 리허설 가겠습니다. 스탠바이.
The music rehearsal began. This is my first time seeing Lenin stage in person, and it was amazing. The Q-pop music that stuck in my ears was very impressive. Now that the rehearsal is over, we have some free time until the live broadcast starts. So I decided to have a brief chat with Lenin in the waiting room.
Hi.
Hola!
Hola, Jinjachu.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto, igualmente.
Would it be okay if we talk a little bit?
네, it's okay, 괜찮아요.
Okay. 괜찮아요? 괜찮아요? He readily accepted my interview request. So you arrived yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And today in Arirang TV.
Arirang.
Unreal.
Is there a
Peru, from Brazil to
First, we went from Peru to Brazil, then
Brazil.
Brazil to
Qatar.
Qatar, and then Qatar.
When listening to this story, I realized that Korea and Peru are geographically very far apart.
피곤해요.
You're Korean.
It was impressive to see Lenin trying to mix in a lot of Korean when he spoke. I really like your song,
Kutimuni.
It has like kind of Korean traditional melody.
Yeah.
Yes.
The other way?
And now, I'm going to begin the interview. What is it like to visit Korea?
Es surreal, es mi segundo día recién aquí, en Corea, y estoy aquí contigo, así que estoy procesando todo lo que está pasando. Pero estoy listo para dar todo en el escenario.
Fighting.
Fighting.
And how does it feel to be on Arirang TV show, SimplyK-Pop?
Como un sueño, porque siempre miraba el programa cuando era más pequeño, ¿no? Miraba presentaciones de otros artistas. Entonces estar aquí con el Q-Pop, con el Quechua Pop, es muy significativo para mí. Deba.
So what will you sing today?
Hoy día vamos a cantar una canción que se llama Intiraymi, que es una canción que significa la fiesta del sol. Y es un evento muy importante en el mundo andino porque se celebra el solsticio. Because the sun en el universo está más cerca o más lejos, 2 veces al año. Es como una forma de acercarnos a nuestra esencia como seres humanos. Tú y yo somos iguales porque somos humanos y eso es lo que hace el Q-Pop, unirnos.
We only talked for a short while, but I think I got a little bit of an idea of the philosophy behind Q-Pop, which Lenin created. Connecting different people through music so that they can become closer. This is why Lenin sings Q-Pop. I was able to find some common ground between why Lenin sings and the goals of our program We Are Diplomats.
According to UNESCO News, in November 2024, nearly 6 million people in Peru identify as indigenous. There are 55 indigenous peoples, of which 51 live in the Amazon and 4 in the Andes region. And there are 48 indigenous languages spoken by these peoples. Among the indigenous languages, Quechua is spoken by the Quechua people, an indigenous people of the Andes. Quechua was one of the main languages of the Inca Empire. It's also the second most spoken language in Peru after Spanish. Most Quechua speakers live in Peru, but it's also spoken in other Latin American countries such as Ecuador, Colombia, Bolivia, Argentina, and Chile. The number of Quechua speakers is estimated to be around 10 million.
The music being played in the background is traditional music from the Andes. It would be interesting to compare it to Lenin's Q-Pop that we will continue to hear in the program. While I was in the waiting room, I gave Lenin the camera I always carry around. I told him to film whatever he wanted.
Esto es un poco del vestuario que vamos a llevar. Hemos traído de Cusco esta tela y lo hemos accesorizado con una boina y unos cargos, like K-pop style and Q-pop style. I'm very nervous and excited, but it's my dream since maybe 12 years old. I don't know. Love is nothing stronger.
Lenin singing and dancing. Maybe it is his own way of relieving tension.
Okay. Saluda, Jinso.
Can you see that there is another team filming Lenin besides us? They are preparing a documentary about Lenin. It seems like there are a lot of people who are interested in Lenin and Q-pop. It is now time to go to the studio for the live broadcast. Ambassador, are you nervous?
No, we're very excited.
Okay. So it is now showtime. 떨려요?
I'm very nervous.
Nervous.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I love K-pop so much and I believe in the power of K-pop.
Lenin is preparing to go live in front of the studio.
Contour the world, simply contour. Welcome to Korea, everyone!
Lenin also enters the studio to go on stage.
It's time for that special segment unique to Simply Contour, the time to meet talented stars from abroad.
It was finally Lenin's turn to go on stage.
I heard you've been a K-pop fan since you were very young. How did you end up falling in love with K-pop?
Muy joven, too young, maybe 12 years old. El K-pop para mí significa un refugio en el cual encontré una razón para hacer música y por eso está el K-pop presente hoy.
The ambassador also went up on stage. He doesn't seem to be nervous.
여기에 있어서 행복해요. Peruvians are starting to know more about Korea, not only because of the music, but in general because of the culture. The second reason is the quality of K-pop. The productions, the singing, the choreographies, the fashion also. And the third one is because the closeness of the idols with the fans. You know Machu Picchu,
The ambassador
right?
told
Yes,
us a
Machu
lot
Picchu
about
is
Peru,
very good.
including the Peruvian people's love for K-pop. The young boy who loved K-pop has now grown up to create Q-pop, and is now on stage in Korea with his own music. I felt proud just watching him. The audience's response was also good. Lenin and the ambassador finished their turns in SimplyK-Pop. What does today's stage mean for everyone?
Estoy cansado, pero feliz. Di todo en el escenario. En un momento me emocioné mucho. I'm very emotional performance in a segment in the song because the lyrics, the Intiraymi, in this part is very. No dejes de soñar, recuerda. In English or in Korean is very emotional and almost cry. Yeah.
Then what is the reaction from Lenin's mother, who is also an artist?
Excelente, todo bien, pero como artista que tengo 28 años en el escenario y siempre estoy viendo las mínimas, los mínimos detalles para luego decirle como de alguna forma hacedora, maestra. Hay que siempre decirle las cosas como son. El verdadero artista es aquel que trabaja constantemente.
So it was a very special experience. It was my first time in a program like this. But I'm very happy because I'm very proud also because Lenin and his team, he did a wonderful presentation. He put 100% with a lot of energy, a lot of passion, and the presentation was excellent. We want to bring Lenin, that as you know, he's formed in the K-pop basis. His musical roots and his musical inspiration is K-pop. So what better to bring him here and to have him playing and performing in Korea, no? It's so special for us and also very special for him also at the same time.
Lenin also met someone very special to him today. It is singer Kim Boa, who used to be a member of SimplyK. Lenin has been a fan of SimplyK since the past. To commemorate today, they took a picture together.
No sabía que estaba aquí en Goa.
Lenin escuchaba las canciones de la canción, el álbum debut del grupo. A Lenin le gustaban todas las canciones del álbum. Y encontrársela aquí así.
Sí, no sé.
No se lo esperaba para él.
I hope today will be a good memory that Lenin and his team will remember forever. Lenin performed several times during his stay in Korea. Through his performances, he communicated with many Korean audiences and introduced Q-pop to them. And a few days later, I visited Seoul Plaza. Here, an event called the Book Reading Seoul Plaza was being held. It is an open library where you can freely borrow and read books on various themes curated by the Seoul Library. There are also other programs in cooperation with embassies that people can learn about the cultures of each country. And today, the featured country was Peru.
Ambassador!
Nice to see you. Hi, thank you.
Shall we take a quick look around with the ambassador?
You can see a pavilion with 3 different stands. We call it Peruvian retablo. No, this is very traditional. So it's from the Andes. They paint around it, and inside they used to create different scenarios or action from the living, no, on the mountains.
At one booth, you could experience coloring Peruvian altarpieces.
In the last one, we are painting Torito Pucará. No? You know the Pucará bulls. So,
And at another booth, you could paint the Pucará bull, one of Peru's symbols. The Pucará bull symbolizes good luck and protection. You can take commemorative pictures and read several books about Peru.
have you seen this? So,
It's a comic book.
yeah. Later, we're going to have some storytellers also in the television there, and also some different videos. And later at 6 o'clock, Lenin will be performing here, no? In the main stage.
That is right. Lenin will perform his last performance in Korea here, and he will continue the rest of his Asian tour. I decided to change into traditional Peruvian clothes and go meet Lenin. And finally, I was able to find Lenin checking on the stage to see if everything was okay for the performance. Before the performance, I decided to talk to Lenin about what we couldn't discuss before. What I was most curious about was what Lenin defined Q-pop as. While filming Lenin, I was exposed to a lot of Q-pop, but I was still curious about his definition of Q-pop.
El Q-pop es una fusión, le llaman un género musical, pero a mí me gusta pensar que es como una plataforma en la cual uno, en mi cultura, y al mismo tiempo algo más global, como el pop. A mí me gusta pensar que es like Machu Picchu. En Machu Picchu, por ejemplo, tú ves una ciudadela inmensa encima de las montañas. Las montañas no se cortan, las mountains se respetan, la forma. Y encima de eso se coloca la ciudadela, el empire. Entonces, para mí el Q-pop es eso. El sistema es el K-pop, sobre eso me he inspirado y he colocado mi cultura. Y de esa fusión nace el Q-pop, ¿no? Entonces, gran parte del sistema del K-pop es, digamos, una base fundamental del Q-pop.
So you are a fan of K-pop as well, right?
Yeah.
So why do you like K-pop?
Por muchas razones, ¿no? Multiple reasons. Tal vez una de las razones principales es que en el K-pop puedes en un mismo stage bailar, cantar, visuales, ¿no? Son muchas cosas que se pueden hacer en un stage y contar un mensaje, ¿no? O varios mensajes con una sola canción. Entonces, para mí eso es muy poderoso artísticamente porque es un sistema que te permite desarrollar el arte desde muchos niveles. Yeah.
You're from Peru and you sing in Quechua, but your songs have a K-pop feel to them. Why do you think that is?
El K-pop, más que un género musical, más que una forma de hacer música, el K-pop es honestidad, es liberación. Be free en K-pop, in the system, ¿no? But be free. Be free with the outfits, with the makeup, with the styling. K-pop es eso, ¿no? Y tal vez el Q-pop también. Q-pop too, maybe. Y también porque el K-pop, origin K-pop, la necesidad del coreano, de Corea, de dar a conocer su cultura, culture and the world, ¿no? Y el Q-pop nace también de eso, ¿no? Como un hermano menor, ¿no?
So is there a K-pop star that you'd like to collaborate with in the future?
Yeah, también son Lenin.
También son Lenin.
Yeah, no,
Why? Why?
Desde que escucho K-pop, de muy niño, bueno, de muy joven, también lo observé en Shiny y me inspiró in my heart. I want to be him, yeah. This is inspiration for me, yeah.
I really hope that the day will come when Taemin and Lenin can collaborate together. Isn't a true artist someone who doesn't stop at just liking something and takes inspiration from it to create something new? In that sense, Lenin is also a true artist. Lenin saw Q-pop as a platform that fuses different cultures, and perhaps that is why he actively communicates with the audience.
Now, sing together, okay? We practice. Tusurikusun, which means dancing. Tusurikusun is Quechua. Cuando estoy aquí, puedo respirar. Tusurikusun para brillar. Yo me quedo aquí, quiero sin igual. Tusurikusun cheese, siempre allá.
언어가 달라서 잘 알아듣긴 어렵지만 되게 노래도 잘하고 신나고 K-pop 못지않게 좋았던 것 같아요. 보다 보니까 시간 가는 줄 모르고 본 것 같아요.
본인의 어떤 문화적 정체성을 가지고 노래한다는 점, 그리고 가사가 좋은 것 같아요. 의미가 있고. 바우사 바일라, 이거 인티라임이 마지막 나왔던 노래, 그때 막 같이 춤추자, 이거 좋았던 것 같아요.
Also, there was a fan who flew in from abroad to see Lenin today. I wanted to talk to her too. She is Peruvian and is currently studying in Hong Kong.
It has a lot of energy. You feel every time that I listen his music, I feel so happy. I have more energy. Right now, I'm going home feeling like everything is possible. Not just follow your dream. So that's why I love it.
It seems that the message that Lenin wanted to convey through Q-pop touched her. Two Korean dancers were on stage with Lenin today. I wondered what their thoughts were on performing with Lenin.
한국 댄서들이 이제 춤추는 거랑 좀 다르게 약간 저희 같은 경우는 좀 완벽하게 무대를 해야 된다는 좀 그런 강박 같은 걸 가지고 실수하면 안 되죠. 이런 생각을 가지고 많이 부담감을 갖고 하게 되는데 레닌이 요청한 거랑 또 이런 페루 댄서들이랑 같이 했을 때는 좀 실수해도 괜찮다. 자유롭게 노래에서 나오는 에너지를 받아서 하면은 그게 진짜 최고다 이렇게 얘기를 해서 저희도 좀 더 좀 신선한 느낌을 가지고 춤출 수 있어서 저 좋은 경험이었던 것 같습니다.
그 순수하고 열정적인 영향이라고 해야 되나? 그거를 저도 받은 것 같아서 무대하면서 좀 형식적인 무대가 아니라 같이 즐기고 좀 더 진짜 이 순간을 좀 더 누리고 이런 것들을 만끽할 수 있었던 것 같아요.
So what is the most essential thing that Lenin wants to convey to people through his music?
Tal vez las redes sociales son muy frías, tú entras Instagram, TikTok, ves otras personas, te comparas y dices, oh no, ¿por qué no puedo ser como él? Y nos olvidamos de lo que hay adentro, inside. It's most important inside than this. This is love and freedom, Sarang Chayo. This is my message.
While talking to Lenin and watching his performance, I felt that Q-pop was more than just music. Lenin's philosophy and message were all in Q-pop. And I hope that many people could receive new inspiration from Lenin, who is not afraid to express himself and actively sends messages. I also hope that his message will spread throughout the world in the future, just as it has spread from Peru to Korea.
저는 레닌 사랑차 여인입니다.